guys, welcome back to Tales of a Blonde and Brunette. I'm Abby, and this week I'm actually alone doing this intro because we had a lot of technical difficulties uploading our episode over the past few weeks, and so that's why it's so late. But I think that I edited it to the way that we want it to be, and I'm just letting you guys know that the original idea was for us to collab with Over the Hill with Underhill, which we did, but we were going to edit and proofread our short story from freshman year, The Cure, which we have previously read on this channel. It didn't turn out the way that Cassidy and I expected it to, and basically we didn't want to give you guys an episode that we weren't proud of. So I managed to salvage a bunch of clips from our Zoom meeting with Zoe and Noah and put them together, and they're basically all of our conversations that we had. So this week is much more of a talk about life episode, which I kind of love. So go ahead and check them out. We will have their channel linked down below. Their Instagram is also great, so you guys should make sure to go follow them. Thank you guys so much for being so active on Instagram recently in our DMs and liking our posts and commenting. We love meeting all of you through the internet. It's amazing, especially during these tough times. We also want to thank It's Real Talk Podcast for making us ambassadors for their company. We have a promotional code in our Instagram that gives you guys a 15% discount to all of their classes and activities for female entrepreneurship. So go ahead and check them out because they are absolutely incredible women who run the company and the podcast. It's very entertaining. So I hope you guys enjoy this week's episode. We're hoping to get back on track with posting soon enough. Due to Cassie and I going back to school, it's been pretty rough and hectic with our schedules aligning and stuff. So we're hoping to get some new episodes out very soon. Enjoy.
What what is everyone's favorite movie?
Ooh.
When has that been a thing? But
I just started it.
My
Just
favorite movie of this year that I watched this year. If you listen to that episode of the podcast, you will know.
Down here.
You'll know that my favorite my favorite
it's called
movie.
Movies. You
My
can't
favorite,
miss it.
yeah. My
Yeah.
favorite movie from this year that I watched this year for the first time was Shazam.
Really?
Yeah.
I
don't know if that's my favorite all time, but since I've been counting and
I
rating.
really wanted to watch it though. When it came out, I wanted to see it, and we didn't get to go.
I watched
It's
it.
really good.
Amazon, and I wasn't as impressed with it as I thought I would be.
How dare you?
I feel bad about saying it now.
It's a cinematic masterpiece.
Honestly, I don't know.
That was that's stretching
It
it a little
felt
bit.
like the Umbrella Academy. That's what it felt like to me.
Okay. You know what? I just learned that the Umbrella Academy is based off of comic books.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I didn't know that.
That show is weird though.
I want to watch it because I've been hearing a lot of people say that it's good to get into it, but it looks so dumb. I don't know if I can do it.
You really have to. The first episode, very good. Second episode, very boring. Third episode, very boring.
Now, what am I saying? I watch Riverdale. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I should be able to watch the Umbrella Academy, no problem.
But the thing with the Umbrella Academy is it's a Netflix original, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the episodes are so long.
Yeah.
Or they're just boring, and I think they're much longer than they are.
You guys watched Once Upon a Time, didn't you, over quarantine?
Yeah.
We haven't finished.
We're very close.
He left near the end. He's like, I'm giving up. So I had to watch him on my own. And then he came, and then when I started filling him in on every episode, because I was like, he's going to want to come back. He's like, I'll come back for something big. And then he did come back, and now he's back.
I came back for the reboot last season.
Well, no, you came back for the end of season 6, because
that's the reboot season. It's literally the same
all
thing.
the main characters
so
no, we're on season 7 now.
Yeah, I think so.
They got repackaged.
That's when I stopped.
Well, no. You came back for the battle thing at season 6.
Yeah, I needed to see how that ended.
Yeah, you had to see how that, because I was giving you some stuff that you were like, whoa. And then we went, and then season 7, and now we're starting it. But it's leaving Netflix on the 6th. So
she wants to get it done.
But we can always get it from the library, because I looked and you can get it.
I was just about to watching it.
Well, you can get it. I saw it was on the library website, so we can always get it if we need to. Because I don't think we're going to finish it.
I watched it when I was a child. When it came out, my mom and I watched it together, and it freaked me out too much as a kid. So I stopped watching it. It's me.
Rumpelstiltskin is the greatest TV character I've ever seen.
He freaked me out. I was like, ugh, I can't watch it.
That's why I like it.
He felt like a pervert, so I was just kind of like,
I mean, there is that, but you know.
I mean, there is that. Like,
there's a show on Netflix called Trinkets that the first season of randomly one day, and I loved it. And they just came out with the second season like yesterday, so I've been watching that the past 2 days. Pretty good.
Yeah,
I don't know about movies though. You should watch it. You'd like it a lot.
Oh, my favorite movie. Oh, I just watched Incredibles yesterday when I was taking a day of rest. And I realized that it still holds up on like the 50th time I've watched it. I was like, wow. I watched the second one right after, and like they go like it's pretty good when you watch them back to back.
Yep.
I still for the first favorite
movies. The Incredibles.
So good.
100%.
I watched Bolt the other day. It was really good.
Oh,
you guys are the same. You did the same thing.
Wait, what?
You guys both watched The Incredibles back to back this week.
Oh.
Come on, you have to listen to the show we're on,
I'm
Zoe.
listening.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. I was just thinking about The Incredibles.
Disney Plus too, and I've seen Hamilton. Like, I think this is like the next. It will be my 13th.
I've only seen it the one time we watched it.
Oh my god, I watch it all the time.
I've gone through the soundtrack at least 4 times.
Yeah.
That's something for me.
4?
For me, as you should know, I watch a movie once and that's it. So this is incredible for me. I don't listen to music.
See, I play it for you all the time when we're doing stuff
when we're
together,
just jamming.
But I don't play it in order of the show a lot of the time. I just play my favorite ones, and I'm like, we gotta skip some of the boring stuff.
She always skips the cabinet debates, which make me so mad.
I don't.
Oh, me too.
Get to the end near the good stuff.
How dare you?
Yeah,
we just have to like
There's
move
no
on.
point. Those are so useless. They're like the most tisk. I hate them the most.
I like most of the stuff. It's just when it's like 1 a.m. and like we're needing to wrap this up, I'm like, okay, we can listen to like 2 more songs. Which 2 are we gonna pick? It's not that one. It's probably gonna be Helpless. And that's about it. I like that.
Cassidy and I can jam to Gunships and to Yorktown. Like we are prepared for a 2-woman show.
Got it memorized.
Yeah. We also have had discussion about being the Schuyler sisters for Halloween, but I think we've decided not to.
Yeah, because it feels insensitive, even though like historically it's correct, but it still feels insensitive.
It feels wrong, so we're not going to do it because
that's what I wondered about. If and when that show ever becomes available, how people are going to do it.
Yeah, I feel like I hope it doesn't become available.
Yeah, honestly.
What?
I would be too tempted
I don't
to do
think
it.
I could be anybody. Like I genuinely don't think I could play any of the male parts. So I feel like I could be like Madden and that's about it because he has like no emotion.
I would want to be Washington. Just no doubt.
So good.
Yeah.
I love him. The whole thing is so great. Like if I could pick anybody to be, I'd want to be Aaron Burr because he has the best songs. Hands down.
I also
Are you
know that
yelling
I could.
at Stan?
What?
Were you just yelling at Stan?
No,
my
I'm
son?
not yelling. He wants to leave my room, and I can't leave because I'm doing this. So I'm trying to calm him down.
God. Calm him down. Oh my god. Do you want to tell, actually, since we're on random topics, do you want to tell the story about, like, I think it was the first night I met Stan when we watched Split. Was that the first or the second time I met him?
First?
I think it was the first, but you got to tell the story about what happened.
Okay, so we're watching, he's so panicking right now. I don't know what to do. We were watching Split, that, like, kind of scary, kind of thriller movie. It was actually very good. I highly recommend it. But, so we're watching the movie, and Stanley is, like, he was supposed to be a miniature dog. Now he's, like, kind of big for what he was supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know? Like, so it's a little weird. But when we got him, he was very, very tiny. Like, I could hold him in, like, my 2 palms. Like, that's how tiny he was. And so we're watching this movie, and I'm, like, holding him because he's a puppy, and he's, like, he wants to be around me, you know? He, like, there was like a jump scare basically, and I was trying to move him like into my other friend's lap, and like as he was like in the air in my hand, the jump scare came, and I kind of threw him up a little bit, and he basically just kind of convulsed in the air, and then he landed back in my arms safely. He's fine, like he wasn't even dead or anything.
Funny.
But
So
like
funny.
I felt so bad.
So funny. Oh my god, Stan is like kind of a brat, but he's like a lovable brat.
Yeah, he's a brat.
Yeah, which I mean I relate, but you know, you just have to
That's right.
be nice.
You gotta be patient, you know? Abby hates him.
I don't like him. But it's not that I hate him. Like, I appreciate him sometimes, but most of the time he's trying to either eat my shoe, eat my hand, eat my foot, type of body part.
True, but
don't
he's a puppy.
want chewed.
He's still a puppy, you know?
That is true. That is true. Do you guys like dogs? I feel like you guys, does no one not like dogs? Had this discussion.
I'm becoming better with dogs. Zoe is not.
Yeah.
I'm trying. It's not my fault.
I can handle dogs that are small.
We did a whole talk about this on our last episode.
I don't think that's true, because at whose house were we at? With the fire? Whose house was that?
Oh, was that? That wasn't at Adam's house, was it?
No, was it DJ?
I don't remember.
We were at someone's house, and they had two, I say these dogs were miniature. They were so tiny. They were, like, all over Noah, and Noah was, like, so bored. I was like, Noah, these are puppies. You're supposed to look alive, and he's not loving it. Not a fan.
Yeah.
That was also 2 years ago, so.
That's true.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, there was fire at a cast party. Have you ever been to a cast party with a fire? I feel like that's a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing.
I would hope so.
Yeah. Didn't we stay inside and play, like, a wizarding game?
We did. And we were terrible, but it was fine.
Yeah, with what's his name? The guy I follow on Instagram who I love.
I love him. I
love him.
Alex? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Nice.
I love Alex.
It's great.
Great dad. Great dad. Oh my god, I keep hurting myself. I know we were literally supposed to talk about the story, but I have nothing else to talk about.
I mean, I've just saved the first half of your story, so.
Good. Yeah. It's exciting. Yeah. Do you guys have anything you want to talk about?
Well, I'm just going to point out that you have about a month to write this now, since we're going so far in advance. So you really...
I think it'll get there, okay? I don't think it's there yet. I don't know when it'll get there.
I think it will happen soon, just because of school. But
that's true.
I think eventually we will update everybody, and it will be done.
We planned on this being our senior film.
That's true.
Chances of that happening with COVID, I don't know. But maybe.
Yeah. I mean, our film teacher was very kind of down with it, so.
You'd have to find a desert. But, you know.
I know. I don't know.
With a 7-Eleven in it.
Let's go. Yikes. I don't know where. Yeah, I have no idea where that would be, but we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll road trip.
Road chat.
You know?
Yeah.
Yes, you'd also have to find a small child actor.
That's Cassidy.
Fits your exact.
We've had this discussion. It's me.
Okay.
We just need a wig.
A wig. I was about to say.
So many people
fit the
think
exact.
12. It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, me too.
I mean,
it's fine.
you still have to push 6. So.
I got it.
You can go on your knees.
Throw some pigtails in my hair. Fine.
Oh my god. Have you? Yeah, you've done pigtails. I was gonna say you should wear pigtails. That'd be fun. Yeah, I love that. Really appreciate that.
6. I was right the first time.
God. Speaking of the Underhills, let's just discuss haircuts for a second here. Whoa, guys. Way to throw a random thing at us. I was shocked.
Please go.
Never had this amount of hair.
I haven't had this short of hair in 10 years.
I
got a buzz cut because that's the only haircut that I could name. So I just said buzz cut. And they're like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I didn't know what it was. I just did it.
My hair definitely hasn't been this short since I was like 2 years old. So yeah, that's different for me.
Yeah,
I mean, there's
feel
pictures
different?
of, yeah, when I'm like washing my hair or touching it, like brushing it, like you can't brush it. There's like not enough hair to brush. My hair used to be like down, like no one can see it. Like we're videoing that so they can see it, but like my hair used to be down to like here.
Yeah.
Like
below your
a
chest.
year ago.
It's crazy.
So I got it.
My hair's never been that long.
Starting in January, every time we went to haircuts, I just like did like a little more and a little more and a little more, and then like sometimes I get a little bold and go like more than just a little bit, like just be like, oh, like 4 inches. But like I never in my life cut more than like 2 inches off that I could remember until January of this year. So something happened to me in January, like January 1st. Like I hit my head or something. I don't know what happened. We went in January 1st and I was like, yeah, just cut like 4 inches off. I'll be fine.
I don't know.
So funny.
As someone who really liked a lot of different versions of my head, Abby, what do you prefer? Do you prefer the what you met me at, which is what we'll call the middle, the really short, which is right now, or the super long, like almost mullet that I've been rocking for the past couple months?
It's funny because I think I like you either like this with really short hair or with like really long hair.
Okay.
Like I think I like one or the other. I don't know how I feel about the middle. It's been a long time.
I mean, there's millions of pictures of me.
That's true.
Well, actually, I can just find them right
I'll
now.
have to zoom into our one photo that we have together. The single photo.
I can find that right now. I'm going to scroll up through 2 years of photos, but I'm going to find it.
My hair's like the longest it's ever been, and Cassidy can attest to that from since she has known me.
That's true.
It's nuts. No, and it's not even long.
Well, quarantine was part of the reason why I have the side bangs now, because my bangs grew out and then I was like, kind of like this, we'll stick with it.
There it is.
But
oh my god.
Not much hair to be seen, but
I think I just threw up. I think I vomited.
It's still your contact photo, so I see it. I was like, oh, that's
Look
nice.
the same. That's so funny.
That's like
I don't have that dress anymore. I used to love that dress. I don't have it anymore. So sad. My hair was
really
so
weird.
Short.
It was really weird because you were like, we were in the middle of the cast party, and you're like, "Oh, can I get a picture?" And I'm like,
well, how am I supposed to ask for one photo? No photo together. I was like, how do I get one picture with him? And it was so awkward. I'm not very good with that kind of stuff. Now I think I am. I think I'm pretty good at it now. But back then, no.
I mean, we'll have to see the next time you want a picture with me. We'll have to see how you do.
I have no photos from anyone of any of the, like with anyone of any of the shows I've done.
Yeah,
I was trying to make that sentence come out and it didn't work. Okay. I was like, ugh.
Yeah. That's why I try to take as many like pictures and videos as I can. But sometimes it's just the people that I like. But somehow Noah didn't get in.
I don't know, man. I think that's a you problem. Because I'm always ready.
I did watch her dance the other day from the battle that lost, which I still, I will. Were you were there, right? Were you not there?
For what?
For that dance that Kaylee made us do. I feel like you weren't there. And neither was Abby. But then Abby showed up.
Yeah, she wasn't there when we choreographed it. I knew I wasn't going to be there, so I didn't put myself in it.
That's right.
So she just threw herself in at the end. You killed it.
Rude. Remember.
Mambo number 5.
That was a great one. That was a great one.
I still have that song on my playlist. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, great one.
I don't think that can ever be done again that way. It was just such a one-time thing.
Yeah. Which is so sad.
You know. It is what it is.
Cassie, I was trying to get to do the musical and the play this year, but now that has been postponed. But don't you think I forgot about it, because next year you will be on the stage.
Next year. I mean, we never know.
We will. I will write a petition to get you up there. A petition.
A petition?
Just one show. One high school show. You're going to do great.
Okay. Maybe.
You do one and you never go back is what I've learned.
Exactly. So forget her to do one.
Yeah, no forced me to do one. I had like nothing to do in it at all, really. Nothing important at least. And I was terrified the whole entire time. Did the show, still terrified, and then somehow I was like, I like this, we're gonna do it again, ? So I did. And then I had to like actually like audition, and I was like, okay, this is gonna be interesting.
I know, it's
but
weird.
It was over video, so it's fine. Because we were busy,
true,
so we sent it over video. And then I came to the dance callbacks because anyone was allowed to go to those. And I didn't do great, I don't think. So I'm really surprised at how I made it in the show at all, but probably because Noah.
You're welcome again. Yeah.
And then for the last, and then I did.
Somebody's got to be a plate, Zoe.
No, I wasn't a plate.
I don't know.
I was.
Were you a spoon?
A spoon. I was gonna be a whisk thing, but
you should have been a knife.
The big costumes because we were running out of space because the set was so big, so we had to like, and also all the costumes were so big and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they decided to like cut it down to smaller things, and then also we had to like cut down a bunch of our dances so they wouldn't be as big because there was not enough room on the stage.
You should have been a knife because then you'd be really sharp looking. That's what I was. That's why I was picked to be a knife.
Well, the spoon was just not doing it for me.
I also stole the knife first before anybody could grab it. So that might also be part of it.
They didn't really give me an option. They kind of was like, "You're gonna be."
Because in the Beauty and the Beast that we did, I had the line, "I'll get the knife," so I had to be the knife. It just fits so perfectly.
Whereas I didn't have any lines when I did it,
yeah,
because I asked for none. So
you probably could have gotten one, but you didn't.
I know, but then you fast forward to like a couple months later
with that show.
Oh yeah, flash forward a couple months later. And I'm doing Jungle Book, my third show ever, and that's the last show I did was like almost a year ago, I guess now.
Mm-hmm.
And I had like maybe like I didn't have the most amount of lines, but I had quite a few.
Mm-hmm.
I was like pretty main character lines. So.
But you were also with
so
four other people at the same time.
To me doing lines at the same time as 4 other people, which is not easy because you got to be like in sync. But we were like we got it down.
Yeah.
You bond when you have to do stuff like that. Let me tell you.
Yeah, my Beauty and the Beast experience was just strange. The whole thing was weird. I don't even remember why I decided to audition. Honestly, I have no clue what happened.
It was probably
I was like, I feel like it was also Kylie. I think she auditioned and she didn't do it.
Yeah.
There was quite a few people who auditioned.
I called back for Chip, and then the minute I found out that it was between Sarah and I was like, there's no way that they're going to give that to me. Never in a million years. I do not child. I was like, they're going to give Sarah, no doubt. So I was like, okay, well, oh my God, is that a spider? Oh my God. There's a spider on the floor. Oh my God, I'm going to cry. It's disgusting. Well, moving on. Yeah, so then I got a call back for Chip, and then I didn't get Chip, got Chorus. And Kayla got Chorus, who I met at callbacks as well. And then she decided not to do the show, so I decided not to do the show.
I was like, chorus is exactly what I wanted. I was like, thank you. I hope I don't have any lines. It's exactly what went through my mind.
I think that was because you were doing flag too. So
that's true.
Yeah, it was a very chaotic
time
for me, and I didn't know how I was to rehearsal really. So I was like, I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to take a break from theater in general. And I did. I took a very long break until the musical this past year, and then I didn't get to perform.
And I definitely didn't feel shafted at all by you not wanting to do it with me. Definitely did not.
Well, I think my mind behind it was like, okay, Noah has a lot more friends in this than I do. Like, Noah knows a lot more people. So the more Noah knows, the more people Noah's going to spend time with, the less time he's going to spend with me. So I was like, okay.
But then you were going to be the friends.
Well, yeah, or you could have been friends with me because I knew one person going into it, and they couldn't even come all the. It was I only knew one person. So.
Get away! And she was giant.
Oh my goodness!
I can't do this. So, I feel like this is good.
This is good.
Pretty productive. We just kind of got to know each other again.
We have spent almost 2 hours
Oh my
talking
God,
to each
that
other
was weird.
today.
Everybody froze.
Yeah,
The
this episode's
episode-
gonna be an hour, so
Is it really an hour?
Yeah.
so I'm surprised if anybody is gonna make it this far. If you did, good job, because I have a feeling our views are gonna be very much down on this one.
No, you're gonna get all 4 of my viewers. Don't worry.
You can get all 4 of our. Hey, and then you know who the real ones are. If they stay for the whole thing, that's what
That's
we do.
how
We're
you
like,
know.
yep, we know it's
Okay,
up.
here's the secret code word.
Oh, we forgot to do that like the past couple because no one did it. We do secret code word.
The secret code word is chameleon. If you say chameleon in their DMs, then you're the real MVP and you win nothing.
Well, you could comment it. Just put chameleon somewhere.
Just put it everywhere.
Then we'll know you made it this far.
I love that. So
We haven't done that in a while.
I don't even know what to say. Just go check out their channel, which we'll have linked everywhere, because they're great. I love their episodes. I watch as many as I can, but you guys post every week, don't you?
Yeah. I don't think we've missed yet.
Well, you have. I haven't missed any. Noah's missed 1.
Yeah.
And 1 you weren't really
there. See, Zoe's the MVP.
Yeah.
It's still my show though.
I make it happen, and he's just there to make you laugh. So.
Yeah. I love it. It's been a fun time.
Fun times.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll tag them in our post that we have, like our upload post. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe to our channel, subscribe to their
Yeah.
channel. We'll have it linked below. Subscribe, hit the like button, comment something, comment anything. Send us a DM, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, even though we don't use it. Go ahead and give us a follow. Yeah. Thanks, guys.